Here's your medal, Captain. You're a very weird person.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie scenes that got films banned.
Hasn't that Eggman come yet? I love that Eggman so much.
No, he hasn't come yet, Mama, but we still have some eggs. I'll put some on for you. Did you sleep well?
For this list, we'll be looking at specific movie scenes that led to the film in question getting banned. What do you think of these sequences? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Babe Ruth chews tobacco. Babe comes home.
Oh, yeah, the Great Bambino. Of course. I thought you said the Great Bambi.
Released at the height of Babe Ruth's career, Babe Comes Home is a lost sports comedy starring Ruth himself and popular silent movie actress Anna Q. Nilsson. Baseball has long been associated with chewing tobacco, and wouldn't you know it, the Babe chews lots of tobacco throughout this movie.
I'll tell you something, kid. Everybody gets one chance to do something great. Most people never take the chance, either because they're too scared or they don't recognize it when it spits on their shoes.
According to film censor Albert Stevenson, Babe Comes Home gave a false impression that chewing tobacco equates to fame and success, especially in baseball. To prevent children from copying the Babe and developing a very unhealthy habit, the movie was briefly banned throughout the greater Chicago area.
You're the Babe. The Sultan of Swat. The King of Crash.
Crash and 100 other dopey names. Forget about that stuff, kid.
Number 9. Betty Boop in Hell, Red Hot Mama. Running just 6 minutes in length, Red Hot Mama is a Betty Boop animated short released in 1934.
Bells ringing in my ear. It's certainly hot. The rhythm that's swell.
Betty Boop was a major character for Paramount Pictures throughout the 30s, and she starred in nearly 100 theatrical cartoons. In this one, Betty falls asleep and imagines that her fireplace is a gateway to hell. She then travels through the underworld and eventually freezes Satan by giving him the literal cold shoulder. Sounds playful enough, right? Well, not according to the British Board of Film Classification. They believed that the short skit was blasphemous because it depicted hell in a light and comedic manner. The movie failed to receive a rating and was subsequently banned as a result. Number 8. A Real Burial, De Cavalcante. A prized Brazilian documentary, De Cavalcante is all about the titular painter's funeral. Emiliano de Cavalcante was a prominent Brazilian artist, and his funeral was held in Rio de Janeiro's Museum of Modern Art. Filmmaker Glauber Rocha filmed the funeral for a short documentary, which won the Short Film Special Jury Prize at that year's Cannes Film Festival. However, de Cavalcante's adopted daughter wasn't as impressed as the festival's jury. According to her, the documentary violated her father's image by showing scenes of his actual burial. The court agreed and banned the movie in Brazil. It remained lost until 2004, when it was uploaded to the internet by the family of director Glauber Rocha. Number 7. Birthday Suit, Catch-22. Joseph Heller penned one of the all-time greatest war novels in Catch-22, which is often considered a masterpiece of satire.
Let me see if I got this straight. In order to be grounded, I've got to be crazy. And I must be crazy to keep flying. But if I ask to be grounded, that means I'm not crazy anymore and I have to keep flying.
The black comedy was adapted for the screen by director Mike Nichols, who was fresh off a little movie called The Graduate. Unlike that classic, Catch-22 came and went without much fanfare, although it was reportedly banned in Portugal for containing nudity.
Man was killed in his plane over Avignon last week and bled all over him. His clothes haven't come back from the laundry yet.
Where are his other uniforms?
They're in the laundry too, sir.
To be more specific, a scene in which John Yossarian dons his birthday suit to sit in a tree. Of course, it's possible that the movie's anti-military stance also played a significant role in its banning.
We're gonna come out of this war rich. You're gonna come out rich. We're gonna come out dead.
Number 6. A Buffalo Giving Birth, The Vanishing Prairie. Released by Disney, The Vanishing Prairie is a beloved documentary about, well, the vanishing prairie.
On this sea of grass, the pioneers launched their white-topped prairie schooners. Their destination was Oregon.
It depicts the serene and beautiful American ecosystem while also lamenting its destruction at the hands of humanity. A huge success upon release, The Vanishing Prairie won that year's Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature.
Time swings back again to the present, where the prairie of the pioneer and the Indian lives only on the pages of history.
However, it wasn't without controversy. One problematic scene depicts a buffalo giving birth in quite an extensive and graphic fashion.
As quickly as possible, she must remove the membrane masking his face or the calf will suffocate.
This was too much for New York's film censors, and they had the documentary banned. However, this move drew considerable controversy and attracted the attention of the American Civil Liberties Union, who successfully reversed the ban. Number 5. Double Homicide, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. A cheap slasher from the mid-'80s, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 follows Ricky Caldwell's Christmas killing spree.
Merry Christmas! Santa's back!
It contains all the typical slasher trappings like lots of violence and females with no clothes. Aside from the general lack of tops, they also asked that a double homicide be edited from the video release. In this scene, Ricky kills a man with jumper cables before taking care of his girlfriend with the car's antenna. The distributor refused to make the necessary edits, and the movie was banned in the United Kingdom.
What are you doing? Are you out of your mind?
This ban wasn't lifted until 2020, when it was finally passed with an 18 rating. Number 4. Invasion of Poland, The Ramparts We Watch. In 1940, a famous newsreel series called The March of Time released The Ramparts We Watch, a war movie focused not on the front lines, but on everyday life back home. It was filmed in the city of New London, Connecticut, and it used its citizens as actors and extras.
A Washington cream pie.
Washington cream pie? Like a cookie?
The film contains a scene in which Nazi Germany invades Poland, and this attracted the attention of many film censors. The Ramparts We Watch was banned in Pennsylvania because the invasion sequence reportedly spread fear propaganda.
Attack is geared for lightning swiftness and irresistible power. Total war is a science that Germany has mastered.
The state didn't want its citizens scared of Nazi Germany, so the movie had to go. Luckily, this ban did not last long. Number 3. When You Gotta Go, Bicycle Thieves. Often regarded as one of the finest films ever made, Vittorio De Sica's Bicycle Thieves is the finest example of Italian neorealism. Antonio Ricci desperately searches for his stolen bicycle, as he needs it for the job that is supporting his family in ravaged post-war Italy.
È il posto, e non lo posso fare.
È il posto. Senti, guarda che non ho capito bene. Che hai detto? Fermi, D'Antò, fermi del momento. Senti, che hai detto? C'è il posto?
È buono pure, municipale.
And despite winning the Academy Honorary Award, Bicycle Thieves was banned in America by the MPAA. They took significant issue with a scene in which a boy answers the call of nature on screen. Despite the ban, Bicycle Thieves found a wide audience and is credited with influencing numerous prominent filmmakers, including Ken Loach and Martin Scorsese.
E c'è stato un 4. Lui dorme qua. Guardate sotto al letto se ci sono le biciclette.
Number 2. Violence, Straw Dogs. The early 1970s saw an increased level of violence and depravity in film, and Straw Dogs was at the center of the shift.
Jesus. I got them all.
A controversial film starring Dustin Hoffman, Straw Dogs is essentially Home Alone for grown-ups, as a couple defends their house from some rather unfriendly locals.
Okay, you've had your fun. I'll give you one more chance. And if you don't clear out now, there'll be real trouble. I mean it.
The film contains graphic violence, including assault of the female lead, which caused a stir among film censorship boards. The MPAA demanded edits for an American release, while the movie was outright banned in its native United Kingdom.
I didn't reckon on nobody getting killed, Norman.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. We're all in it now.
The complete and unedited version wasn't released on home video until 2002.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1.
Poor taste, Pink Flamingos. This John Waters film was made with the sole intention of offending and provoking reactions.
And I, Connie, also love you more than anything I could ever imagine. More than my own hair color. More than the sound of babies screaming, the sound of dogs dying.
What do you think you're doing?
And that's exactly what the filmmaker got. Pink Flamingos was marketed with the tagline, "An exercise in poor taste." And it followed this up with a slew of inappropriate images and themes.
Why else would they sign that? The filthiest people alive. Everyone knows that title has become my trademark.
Famous drag queen Divine plays the self-proclaimed filthiest person alive.
And to prove it, she does something with dog feces that we won't even get into here.
What you are about to see is the real thing.
When the movie was released on VHS in 1997, the MPAA slapped it with an NC-17 rating for, quote, a wide range of perversions shown in explicit detail. That pretty much sums it up.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.